Hey, B. What's going on? Listen, I just ran over here so that I could chat with you real quick about a few topics, honey. Not too much, just a little piece. Okay. So make sure that you guys are liking up the video and you are also subscribing to the channel. All right. The first person I want to get into really is Quavo. Very unfortunate. What is being reported about Quavo is that he owes back taxes. All right. They're saying that it's being reported. Okay. It's being reported. I feel like it's not being confirmed. So we don't know for sure. But what is being reported, according to TMZ, is that Quavo was hit with a $2.9 million IRS tax lien over alleged unpaid taxes. Now, I have some things I want to say about this. The first thing is I would be surprised if quite a few more celebrities are hit later, or not later, but just this year, period, because the IRS try to get their money, especially with who they got in office. Like, yes, I understand that they're always going to hit people with tax liens when you owe millions of dollars or whatever. But some part of me feel like they doing so much frivolous damn spending up there that they gonna hit up the people that they think could pay a large amount faster than some of us down here. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking in my head. But can I say this too? They are accusing him of owing about 2.9 million, right? But these are from different years. They're saying that he owed about 900 plus thousand in 2021, 800 plus thousand in 2022, 1.1 million in 23, and that total comes up to 2.9. Now, for me, how they went that far back in those taxes, I don't know, but they was digging and they was scrummaging up something and they found something. But I feel like if you are a millionaire and you have not come up with a plan, I would say a scheme, child, but if you have not come up with a plan to not pay so much money back, then your tax person don't know what the hell they doing. And I could be so wrong coming from a person that don't know nothing about taxes for real. Okay? But I would think if the man that's in office has been able to finesse and not pay each motherfucking thing, I would think that y'all would learn how to do the same damn thing. Okay, have you not established enough foundations? Have you not made enough donations? Have you not hired enough people? Right? Now, granted, just because he was hit with this tax lien doesn't mean, and I don't know, y'all. Y'all correct me. I love when the people teach me down in the comments. So go ahead, tax people, okay, and accountants, teach me down below. But I'm just like, even though they're saying it's like a lien, right? I would think his tax person would go into the archives to, like, show some information to the IRS to, cross, compare, reference, whatever, and say, oh, okay, I see. So then okay. So he actually owed 900,000, not 2.9. Oh, okay. Not 2.9, but okay, because we knocked off that two because of whoop de ooh. I don't know. But I just feel like your accounting person ain't on top of your SHI like they should be, and you over here paying these people. If I find out I owe the IRS, then I need to sue you. But how I'm set up as well too, though, I say I don't understand taxes, but I feel like I do. Okay, I feel like I do. I feel like I do. I feel like, I mean, I'm not confident enough to do my own, but I've gone through some things and researched some stuff for myself. But I feel like if I ever owe money, bitch, I'm suing your asshole. Okay, you get sued. And also, I don't care how much money I make in this world. Okay, don't do my paperwork and not show me what the hell you doing. I would want to, if I'm a millionaire, a multi-millionaire at that, I will always want to be able to set aside some time or a day, to go through my finances. If you're in charge of the accounts or whatever the case is, and I'm coming, I need to see my shit. You ain't the only person that gets to have access to my shit. I need to have access, and another trusted person near me needs to have, not just your ass. Not that they get to go and withdraw what they want out my account, but I need to see what the hell going on a regular basis. And if you can't give me that, we have a problem, Houston. All right. And I feel like when situations like this come up, it's because y'all have blindly trusted somebody in your camp. And it could have just be like I feel like also, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe this, and this is just my own opinion on this. A lot of times when we see these IRS tax liens and this and that, I feel like it doesn't mean that the IRS got all their shit together either. It may be that you need to present certain paperwork to their ass to show them this is inaccurate what you sending over to me. And when they go so far back in the archives, I feel like they be banking on y'all not having that information. Probably throwing it in the trash, not properly filing it away. So they bank on you not having certain receipts, documentation to present to them. So therefore, they got you tied the hell up and you do owe this money. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So I hope that you got a very well organized system in place to be able to pull whatever records that you need to push back on them to say, this inaccurate. I don't owe y'all that. And anything that I was supposed to have paid y'all, I paid y'all. And here's the record for that. Like, hopefully y'all got that together. You know what I'm saying? But good luck. Because I just feel like a lot of times y'all just don't be having the right people in charge of y'all shit. And just because you a millionaire, you go get it right back or whatever. Like, the same amount of time you spend in the club doing a damn walkthrough, you need to walk through them taxes. You need to walk through the financial records. That's what you need to be doing. Be clear. Okay, then. Good luck. Speaking of which, honey, we also have Pinky, who will be a cast member of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is the owner of Slutty Vegan. I know she's had some financial issues in the past, or at least ownership issues with the Slutty Vegan. I believe her company was taken from her. She recently got it back. And now, as she has joined the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta, before we can even get into the new season for real, it's already an announcement coming out saying that she filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy because she owes $1 million to the SBA. Now, why do you owe this money to the SBA? Girl, I got to get into this news article. I haven't read this yet. Okay, she owes more than $1 million in small business loans at $192,000 to state tax. Ooh, child. The past few years have been a turbulent period for both Slutty Vegan and the owner, Aisha Pinky Cole. She has currently been in the news for financial trouble surrounding her vegan fast food chain. She recently filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Oh, wow. She listed the Small Business Administration as her largest debtor, owing the SBA $1.2 million. She also reported on Georgia taxes. They're saying that she disclosed pending legal actions. She is facing foreclosure of $140,000 investment property. Among her assets, she listed $2.8 million in real estate, $435,000 in vehicles, including a bus named the Magic School Slut. Ooh, child. Not the Magic School Slut. Now, I understand it's supposed to be some type of empowerment behind that, but bitch, did you need to take the Magic School Bus and flip it into a slut? That's crazy. That's crazy. Some part of me is like, you should have just went bankruptcy for real, girl. You know what? The hell, nah. Even though, child, they be getting on that lady ass, the one lady that was in charge of the Magic School Bus. I can't think of her name, but look up the little stories on YouTube. Either way, $1 million in restaurant equipment, $15,000 in designer shoes, child, and $5,000 in French Bulldog. Now, some people would say this what we need. Old Cepho should have did. Her and that husband just filed for bankruptcy instead of running down there trying to get that money out the insurance company. But either way, Peaky, this is listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I don't know much about bankruptcy, so I'm not even gonna say nothing negative about it. Because if you can finesse your way out of some of these financial bills and financial obligations through bankruptcy and still keep some of your stuff, like your real estate, your cars and shit, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go on do a bankruptcy. Hell, some of these companies gonna write it off as a loss anyway on their end at the end of the year. So, I mean, if you can finesse your way out of it, I'm always here for it. Learning that a lot of stuff around America is a scam as hell. If you can finesse your way out of it, baby, I'm here for it. Just make sure you finesse your way out of it legally. Hello? So, I mean, as long as it's legal and she could file it, and if she okay with maybe losing a little piece here or there, but then still keeping this or that, okay. Right? Because when I see this bankruptcy child, it just gives that a lot of the rich people be out here doing it. So they must be doing something right. I mean, it may be something wrong, yes, because the bills were not paid on the front end, but I feel like that's the gamble you take as a business owner, right? You may start this really exciting company, restaurant, i.e., earlier on, and then 10 years in, people just not on that wave. right? Some stuff just happens, like a pandemic, like things just happen, and the business starts to go down. Something that you had no control of. You were predicting this would happen for you, right? You thought you was gonna always be on the up and up. So I mean, hey, when desperate times show up, so do desperate measures, and this is a desperate one. And if you could get out of it, I say get the hell out of it. Unfortunately for Tasha K, she can't get the fuck out of shit. Okay, she can't get her ass out of anything the way Cardi B be on it. You understand? Because y'all know Tasha K and Cardi have had this ongoing legal battle. Excuse me. This ongoing legal battle, right? Where Tasha K owes Cardi B about $4 million. All right. Um, Now recently they were able to come to like some type of conclusion, some type of settlement. Even Tasha tried to file bankruptcy. I believe it worked in some capacity for her, but not as far as Cardi B's debt, right? Because of however this debt took place and whatever was granted to Cardi based on the jury, Tasha could not finesse her way out of this debt. What she could do, from my understanding, was be able to make payments towards this debt owed to Cardi B, something that's reasonable and within the range that Cardi was willing to accept and was manageable for Tasha K and the other bills and things that she may have. And I feel like I don't know Tasha's finances. I don't know what's going on over there. But what I will say is, to me, it sounds no different than like Pinky and her restaurant. Things may have been such at a high at once upon a time where you're probably making, God knows, but I don't know, just like hundreds of thousands, maybe a month. And then fast forward, maybe it's a little under that, right? I don't know. It could be half that amount now. I don't know. But if it is that situation, I mean, it could cause for things to be a little more difficult to pay, whatever it is. Now, child, this is why anybody sending me a cease and desist, you got it. I'm not finna sit up here and play. I'm not finna sit up here and pander. I'm not finna sit up here in front on nobody. I don't need to, It's so many other things to discuss than to sit up here harboring or saying certain things or whatever the case about one particular person, especially if I don't know it to be facts. I will report and discuss and give commentary on things that are already out there. All right. But the moment this woman said that cease and desist, it would have been a wrap, because I feel like multiple chances were given. And then here we are, you get to court, they found you, liable or whatever it was. And then they gave this judgment of millions of dollars. That's crazy. Like that, when I hear 4 million, that's like, damn, you're gonna be paying that for the rest of your life. Unless, let's say she got some type of production deal and they were willing to put up some money, enough money to where she could pay off maybe half of this day and pay down 2 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, child. It's crazy. It's crazy out here in these streets. But yeah, Cardi B is bringing her right back. You know what? I want to pull something else up too that I want us to get into, because as I think about a production deal, there was something that I saved because I wanted us to talk about this in particular. Where is it? Boom, there it is. So I'll keep it up on my screen. But all in all, oh, I hate it because I did not want this video to be too long. Child, I may wrap this up. But real quick, so Cardi B is demanding that Tasha K show up for examination of her finances. So they've gone through this like a year ago, where Cardi showed mercy and gave grace. I don't know what could have transpired. I don't know if it's things that Tasha has kind of alluded to online, because y'all know she can't say Cardi B's name, right? But she'll say some things to where people know she's still talking about Cardi. All right. So I don't know if that if that could affect her later on down the road or what. But I also wonder if maybe she hasn't made any payments. And that's why Cardi is like, nah, come back to the front, baby. Let me see those finances, because you get a little short. I gave you leeway. I understood what was going on. I told you this is what I was willing to accept from you monthly, and you falling short of that. So now I need to see them finances again. Like, who would want to deal with this all the time? Like, child, hell no. When I tell you, so many people, I think, would have learned or would have hoped to have learned a lesson from this situation. According to documents from Tasha's bankruptcy in Florida, Cardi has demanded Tasha's company produce records relating to her income from YouTube and other social media accounts. Cardi also wants copies of Tasha's tax returns again. Child, according to the deal, Tasha said she would pay $1.2 million over the span of 5 years. Tasha also agreed not to trash talk Cardi on social media. Ooh, child. And that has not completely happened. some slick shots have been thrown, so I don't know how Cardi finna handle it, and she said she would agree to pay Cardi $1.2 million over the 5 years. A lot of people thought that, oh, that's all, Tasha got all because she only owes $1.2 million. Not necessarily. She still owe them phone. That 3.9 plus damn near $4 million. She still owe that. Tasha just said she'll be okay to take 1.2 in 5. And it don't look like Tasha's making that. Yeah, that's what Cardi said. Cardi said she'll take that 1.2 million in 5 years, but it doesn't seem like Tasha is making good on that deal, in all honesty. So I don't know, but best of luck to everybody involved. That's just it's like, it's enough to have student loans on your ass, bitch. Like, it's enough to have student loans on your head, top swinging. Why would anybody want to accuse? And I don't know if Tasha went to college or not, but it's like, why would anybody else want to have? No, I don't want that. I don't want them kind of issues. Oh, thank you for your services. No, ma'am. Not for the no. I can't do it. But listen, I didn't want this video to be long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And I'm going to bring you guys another video where we're going to talk about a little bit of Breakfast Club. And then I also want to tap into T.I. for just a little piece as well. All right? Be sure to like up the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you